What's going on, everybody? I promised a review on the VideoMic Pro Plus, so let's get to it. This is the video. Now I'm just playing. See how it looks like this? It's gonna be a problem. Let's get set up. It's kind of cold in here. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the breakdown. Super straightforward. Got your Rode windscreen, hot shoe mount down here. On the back side, you have your power button, which you really don't use because this thing turns on and off by itself when you plug it into the camera, which is great. You have your plus 20, negative 10 dB adjustments. A lot of places, quiet places, sometimes you need to adjust on the fly. You got it right there. You have your high pass filter, 75 and 150. It all depends on what you got going on in the room you're in. If you're in a studio setting, you don't really need it. If you're somewhere like me where I'm at home, sometimes the refrigerator will turn on out of the heat and I gotta adjust the sound a little bit and take out some of that low rumbling in the background. 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, which isn't really a headphone jack. Line out. Line out's the word we're gonna use today. If you look at the front side, this opens up. You got your battery. Again, this is rechargeable. It comes with a micro USB cable. Charge it up. I'm not sure how long it lasts. We'll get to that when it dies. But from what I've heard, it lasts forever. Micro USB charging port on the side there. Yeah, let's jump into some testing. So what the plan is to take this GorillaPod, keep this on here, and put that on here, set it right over here, like right out of frame. And then I can plug in whichever ones I want and then talk into it and you can judge which one sounds better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. When Tweedle Beetles battle with paddles in a puddle, they call it a Tweedle Beetle paddle battle. When Tweedle Beetles battle with paddles in a puddle, they call it a Tweedle Beetle paddle battle. That's Dr. Seuss, by the way. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, the tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, the tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. I got the microphone hooked up to the A6300 right now. Just to give you a directional characteristics overview, this thing right here is pretty straight on. It's not going to give you a lot of performance from the side. If you notice when I turn it, you kind of lose a lot of the sound that's coming from my voice. When you bring it to the back, you get a little bit back. There's a little bubble right here where it'll pick up a little bit of sound. And then if you come back around, you're really not going to get a lot coming this way until you get back to the front where it's going to be at its best. In comparison, here the Rode VideoMicro is pretty much in the same position. I'm going to rotate it around and just kind of give you that overview of just the directionalness of this one. Assuming it's pretty much the same on a smaller scale. This thing is, like I said, it's a great budget microphone. Like if you just need to get better audio than what's on your camera, this is the thing to get. I really haven't had any issues with it at all. I just wanted to get something a little more fuller, something a little deeper, especially because my voice is the way it is. I might have to use the high pass filter just because it's a lot easier to understand me when it's not so muddy. And I tend to mumble sometimes. Like you see that, I mumble once in a while. So yeah, this is the Rode VideoMicro's 360. So I hope you can kind of gauge how much difference there is in these microphones. I like them both. Different purposes, different strokes for different folks, whatever you want to call it. I'm probably going to use the Pro Plus from now on. Overall, I think it's a better microphone. It's a $300 microphone compared to a $60. Don't be discouraged because you don't have the $300 microphone. Get the $60 microphone, do your best with it. Full transparency, I'm borrowing the camera I'm shooting this video with. I borrow it every week. I'm blessed to borrow it. Yes, someone very generous in my life. Don't know if they want to be mentioned or not, but they let me use their gear, and that's amazing. Like, there's nothing I can do to like, oh, let me repay that favor because this is my livelihood. But it's something I have to do until I get to the point with filmmaking to where I can make enough money to buy X, Y, and Z. You know, this lens right here, it's an amazing lens. It's $2,000. I don't have $2,000 to spend on a lens. I barely had $300 to spend on a microphone. The only reason I bought the microphone is because I sold my 70D. I do have my 6300, which is a great camera as well. It just isn't as crispy as the A9. I mean, there's levels, you know? If I didn't have the A9, I definitely would be doing the exact same thing I'm doing right now on the 6300. There's no reason not to do it. There's no reason to be discouraged about your gear. Anyway, rant over. I really hope you liked the review. Please subscribe, please like, leave a comment. If there's anything I've mentioned in these videos that you want to see more of, or a review on, or anything like that, you just want to know about it, let me know. I'll make a video. I ain't got no problem with that, but you gotta let me know. Comment, subscribe, like. Love you guys. When Tweedle Beetles battle with paddles in a puddle, they call it a Tweedle Beetle Puddle Paddle Battle. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue,